Welcome everyone, Madman bringing another RSL video. We are full on now into 2025, and to kick it off, we have the Mad Hatter Fusion. So let's figure out what all we're going to need to be able to do this fusion. Kicking things off is the Fire Knight Tournament. 2250 is the point threshold. 25 fragments of the Epic is what is up for grabs. And if we come over here to info, it looks like yet again standard rates apply. Champ training event, and if we scroll down here, 6,100 points in the event gets us to 25 fragments. And yet again, leveling and ranking up champions are at standard rates. And lastly, on day one, we have artifact enhancement going on. 4775, again 25 fragments of the Epic, and standard upgrade rates do apply. Dungeon Diver event number 1, and if we scroll down here, 3,700 to get to 25 fragments. And once you've completed this, you should have enough for the first Epic. And it does appear that standard rates do apply. Champ Chase Tournament is on now, and 1,550 points to get the 25 Epic fragments, which is rather low for Champ Chase lately, but they've added these relic special event dungeon relics, so they're tempting you with those to pull more shards or go for more champions. And if we look here, getting common all the way up to mythical, standard rates apply, and for voids 50 up to 650, standard rates applied there. So buying them in the shop, pulling from mystery shards, winning them in campaign, however you can get them, that's what applies here. But standard rates are still what they're giving us. So kicking off the weekend is Spider Tournament. 2,250 points for the 25 fragments there. And let's check the info here. Up to 20, up to 9. So standard rates apply for the accessories that you get. Classic Arena, the first go round, 390 standard there, 25 frags standard for this fusion, and the point thresholds remain the same. Artifact enhancement event number 2, and if we scroll down here, 4775, still a standard there to get the 25 fragments, and the points for upgrading gear remain the same. Dungeon Diver event number 2 will bring us 3,700 points to get the 25 fragments that we need, and standard rates do apply. Moving along to Ice Golem, 2,250 for the 25 fragments, and standard drop rates still apply. Champ Training Tournament, 7,400 for 25 frags. I'm trying to think. That seems a little high. I think they snuck some up on us a little bit, but anyway, 7,400 for that 25 frags. Of course, standard level up points apply. Standard rank up points apply. Looks like standard ascension rates apply, and standard skill tomes apply. Champ Train Tournament. There you go. Artifact enhancement event number 3. 4775. It's been the standard for a while to get you to 25 fragments, and standard rates still apply. Dungeon Diver event number 3, and the magic number here is still 3,700 points for the 25 fragments, and standard rates still apply. Summon Rush, and what do we have? 3,000 points for the 25 fragments, so right at 6 sacred shards, which is about typical. And let's see, the points are back to normal standard point rates. So there you go for Summon Rush. Dragon Tournament, and 2250. It's still the standard. 25 fragments up for grabs, and standard point rates apply. Classic Arena number 2, 390 points is the threshold for the 25 fragments. Standard rates do apply, and if you've done everything up until now, this will be the final set of fragments for you to get all 4 epic voids to complete the fusion. If you missed 1 or 2, there is a second Summon Rush coming up here shortly. Lastly, we have Summon Rush number 2 here if you decided to skip 1 or 2 events. So 3,000, same point threshold for the 25 frags as the previous Summon Rush. You're getting a little bit more goodies because they split this up into 25 and 75, but you actually got to get 100 points more. I think it was 2150 for the 75, and like this wasn't there, and that was 25. So a little bit more rewards. The point threshold's a touch higher, but it breaks back down into the same for the 3,000 and then 5,500. So if you skipped the Champ Chase and had to pull Sacreds or whatever, this is 2,500 points more versus the, 1,550 during the Champ Chase. So it's hard to compare, but then a little easier to come by these tomes, I believe. But this is a little bit higher point threshold, but a better reward at the end. So that is Summon Rush if you skipped any of the 2 events. And the one little bonus is this is the same, but they decided to go 2 times the points on Ancient, so you're getting a little better there. But there you go. That is the end of the Mad Hatter Fusion. Hopefully you went for them and got them. And if not, hopefully something better comes your way. Have a nice day.